Hello, this is Deanna from NAMI, Southwest Washington. We're going to talk about breakout rooms today. Down here on your video screen as host, not co-host, but you have to be host, you have a breakout rooms button that you can click. And it will bring up this little pop-up window called Create Breakout Rooms. Now, I don't have anyone in this room with me, so it says 0 participants. But depending upon how many participants you have, it will say whatever number is in the room with you. Now, I can create multiple rooms if I want to. For us, we're just going to create 2 rooms, and we're actually going to do it manually. At NAMI, we want to make sure that each room has its own facilitator, at least one of them, so that a leader is there to facilitate whatever is going on in the room. Now, it will tell you how many participants each room will have then. So I'm going to create the room, and you can see here it says Breakout Room 1 and Breakout Room 2. I also have some options that I can use. I can move all of the participants into the room automatically instead of assigning each participant. I can also stop participants from returning to the main session, which is not being facilitated by a leader at any time. So this would probably be a good idea during a crisis situation, since the participant can choose to just leave the room whenever they want to. In a classroom setting, I would say I don't think this really matters right now. With breakout rooms, they will stay open unless you want them to automatically close. So let's say you're wanting 15 minutes for each room. They're doing some type of discussion, and you want everybody to come back to the main room after a certain amount of time. This would be a perfect option for you to use. You can also have yourself notified when the time is up. This is a very important option because default is set to a countdown timer of 60 seconds after you close all the breakout rooms. So when you close breakout rooms, this is automatically started at 60 seconds. Now, I'm going to suggest that you do it at 10 seconds, mainly because every once in a while there's going to be someone that gets stuck and they don't know how to get back to the breakout from the breakout room to the main room. This just makes it super easy for them. They don't have to click leave breakout room or would you like to leave this breakout room? Yes, I would, and go back to the main room. It just automatically kicks everyone out of the breakout room and back into the main room after 10 seconds. So those are my options I'm going to use. I can also add a third room here, or I can delete a room if I don't really need it. Now, if I had participants, I would click the Open All Rooms button, and that would send me to this screen. Here is where I can put people into my breakout rooms. As host, you can also switch between rooms. I can join one room, leave another room, switching between each room. I can also broadcast a message to everyone. It pops up at the top of their screen that the host says blah, 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 blah. So for instance, if you're wanting people to know that there is 5 minutes left in the breakout room and that we will be coming back together to the main room in 5 minutes, that would be where you want to broadcast a message to everyone. So when you go to a new breakout room, this is what people will see: joining breakout rooms, and whichever room they're assigned to, it will say breakout room 1, breakout room 2, etc. When you are in a room as host, you can also move people from one room to another. So right here, I'm in breakout rooms 2. I can leave this room, which would kick me as host back to the main room. I can join breakout room 1. I can move someone to a different room. Here it also tells you if someone has not joined the room. So as a participant, they get a pop-up box that says the breakout rooms have been created, please join this room, and they can click join, or they can click later. They don't have to join. So in a crisis situation, this is probably not the best thing to happen, is that the person does not join the breakout room with you. You can move your facilitator, your co-facilitator, and the person in crisis into a breakout room, but that person is not obligated to join that room. It does not automatically kick them into the breakout room. It is up to them to click that join button, and if they don't, then you're kind of out of luck. At that point, I would refer to the policies and procedures that we've put up so that you know how to continue with that person, including getting their phone number or some type of contact information to make sure that they're okay, and get them a crisis line number. When I'm done with the breakout rooms, if I have not set up the automatically close breakout rooms in a certain amount of time, I can close all the rooms. Now it's a big red button right there, pretty easy to see, and it shoots people a message saying the breakout rooms will automatically close in blank minutes, seconds. So in our options earlier, we said 10 seconds. Now with this one, it was 60 seconds. This is what gets me every time. If someone does not know that the breakout rooms are closing, they went to the bathroom or something, and they're not there, or for some reason they can't figure out how to leave the breakout room, which this is the button that they'll see, return to main session. If they don't click that in the allotted amount of time, then the rooms automatically close anyways, and it will kick them back into the main room. This is the screen that you'll see when your breakout rooms are closing, returning to main session. So that's all you need to know about breakout rooms. If you have any questions, you can always email me at deanna.l@namiswwa.org. Thanks.